What's up everyone, and welcome to today's video. In this week's video, I'm going to spit out some stuff around self-love. And I thought this would be a great opportunity because I've been running a self-love challenge over on my Instagram page at Luna Wolf Healing. It's been going so well. And then I've recorded a podcast episode all kind of around body image. So I feel like self-love is kind of the theme that I'm in right now. So I thought I'd make a video about it for my YouTube. So that's what we're going to talk about here today is self-love, body image, and ways that we can really start to work through any old traumas, old wounds, and then ways that we can start to really cultivate our self-love. So let's get started. All right, so to start off this episode, let's talk a little bit about how we can really start to work through these old traumas and these old wounds that often come around, especially with body image, and therefore it leaks into our self-love and our self-worth. So oftentimes, especially a lot of us in our childhood, in our teens, in our early 20s, especially women, I know men too, but especially women, we get bombarded by beauty standards and by these expectations of society, so we often get disconnected from our authenticity and from our bodies and appreciating our bodies for the way that they are. In my podcast episode, I talked all about my personal experience when it came to body image issues. So I know for me, it became really hard for me by around the 5th grade, but then it just continued to get worse and worse as I would get older, falling for peer pressure because of bullying or expectations, and losing that love for yourself because all you're really getting fed are expectations, gender roles, beauty standards, and so much more. So it really does make sense that a lot of us have a hard time with this. So ways that I have personally worked through self-loathing and turning it into self-love and really working around my body image. So one of the major ways that we can then start to work through our self-love traumas and our body image traumas is through inner child and inner teen work, right? Makes sense considering that's where all of these kind of start is when we're in our childhoods or inner teen years. So doing this inner child work, inner teen work is a great starting point. And when you're doing this work, the idea behind it is that you're able to be the adult and put yourself back into that space when you were a child or a preteen, and you can witness what has happened to you, right? And you can see how it made you feel. You can see the thoughts that came through. And what's going to happen is a few things. Number one is you're going to start to realize that there are limiting beliefs that were bestowed onto you that now you have an opportunity to work through. Also, you will then have the opportunity to mother yourself and to give yourself whatever it was that you needed then, and you can kind of give it to yourself now. So it might look like you reintroducing yourself to your inner child, and you're telling your inner child, I'm so sorry that you went through this. I'm so sorry that people made fun of your body and for the way that you look. I am so sorry that they made you feel like you were not worthy of love or connection. I'm so sorry that happened to you, baby Kelsey. I want you to know that I love you so much and that I'm always going to be here for you. I will show you the love that you deserve, and I will always be here for you. You will never be alone ever again. So through limiting belief work and through self-mothering, we have now started to heal these wounds. And the challenge here is to be consistent with your awareness and self-reflection, to be radically honest with yourself while you're self-reflecting so that you get to the true root of it all. Now, another way that you can start to heal old wounds is when you're doing your inner child and inner teen work, right? You're going to start to realize through that limiting belief work and through self-mothering, you're going to start to realize what are the things that you can do to show yourself love and gratitude. You're going to start to realize ways that you can show your body love and appreciation as well. Through inner child and inner teen work and doing that self-reflection, doing that self-mothering, we're already on the way to cultivating more self-love. But other activities that you can add to your inner child work are things such as mirror work. So mirror work is a really great tool that I have utilized, that athletes have utilized, that public speakers have utilized, politicians have utilized. So many people have utilized mirror work because it works. Mirror work is when you're standing in front of a mirror and you're looking into your eyes. An extra added tip though is actually looking more predominantly in your left eye. And this is because it is said that your left eye is a direct link to your subconscious. So you're stating out what you need to yourself and you're directly linking it to your subconscious. Mirror work I love using to, talk to my inner child, but also to hype me up. So using mirror work in the sense of I am statements or you are. I personally like to start my mirror work with you are affirmations because it kind of gets me into it. You are amazing. You're so strong. You're so fucking powerful. You can even fathom your potential. That's how amazing you are, right? You can start with that leading into I am. I am so strong. I am so powerful. I am amazing. I am in love with my body. I am in love with myself, etc. Another thing that you can do to really start cultivating some self-love is expressing gratitude specifically for your body and parts of yourself that you struggle to love. And the reason why I want to say expressing gratitude for the things that you have a hard time loving is so beneficial is because gratitude is the one thing that you can do that's free that will instantly boost your frequency and personal vibration. When you're able to look at your body and look at the things that maybe you don't love so much, but you can look at that part of your body and you can say, I'm so grateful for, and I'll be completely vulnerable here and I'll use something that I'm a little insecure about. Little boobs, I'm so grateful for you because you are always going to be perky. You always look good in any type of shirts or dresses. We never have to worry about wearing a bra. So even though sometimes you wish you had bigger boobs, I love the boobs that I have. They're perfect. Okay? So you can start to really cultivate self-love through gratitude. Extra tip for gratitude though is to make sure that you get deep with your gratitudes. I really don't want you guys to just be like, I'm so grateful for my hair, I'm so grateful that I can walk, I'm so grateful for my mobility, I'm so grateful for because that is very surface level gratitude. That is very masculine gratitude. That is you and your ego just trying to check something off of your list. That doesn't work, my friends. We need to get deep. And so if you saw with my example, I was like, I'm so grateful for you little boobs because. So you really want to get into the because the because is where the bread and the butter is with your gratitude. Some other ways that we can really start cultivating self-love is through connection. Connection with others who love and support you and who serve you in a good way, but also spending time alone and with yourself. Quality time alone and with yourself. And the reason why spending alone time is amazing for cultivating your self-love is because obviously if you're alone, then that means you're getting used to your own company. You're getting used to your own energy without it being affected by other things or other people. Spending alone time also gives you an opportunity to honestly be yourself and do what you want to do without ever. Your ego, if you're by yourself, your ego can't be like, well, what are other people going to think about this? Because no one else is around, right? And then some other ways that you can really start to cultivate self-love is by coming up with some sort of connective practice. So this can look like breath work, meditation, visualization, yoga, ways that you can connect with your body and your soul. And if you're looking for any more help, assistance, or support in cultivating any more self-love, then please come follow me on Instagram at Luna Wolf Healing. March is all about self-love there. You can also listen to my podcast, the Step 1, Your First Steps to Transformation podcast. I share a whole entire episode about body image and my personal story and how I've gotten myself out of it and on my own journey to self-love and body image appreciation. And of course, if you're looking for any higher level of support, all of my links and all of that jazz is in the description box below. So that's going to be it for me today. Nice short and sweet video. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. As I just stated, all the links and all that jazz is in the description box below. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at Luna Wolf Healing. You can email me, kelseylunawolfhealing@gmail.com. My podcast, the Step 1, Your First Steps to Transformation. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's pretty much everywhere that you can go listen to a podcast. So those are all the ways that you guys can connect with me. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys next time.